When defendants are convicted in Yolo County of a serious crime, they may receive a sentence of life in prison. Though sentenced to life, these defendants are still entitled to a hearing before two commissioners who will then determine if the inmate should be released early. Hearings are attended by the inmate, the commissioners, representatives of the District Attorney's Office, and Inmates Counsel. District Attorney representatives offer statements regarding the serious nature of the crime and the impact that the release of the inmate could have on society. Members of the victim's family are also allowed to attend these hearings and are given the opportunity to offer comments regarding the release of the inmate and the lasting impact that the crime has had upon their lives. This process offers crime survivors an important voice in their effort to receive justice for the loss of their loved ones.
The Yolo County District Attorney's Lifer Unit. The Lifer Unit was started approximately 9 years ago by District Attorney Jeff Reisig when he was first elected. At that time, we decided it was imperative and a priority that we started this unit where we would represent the victims and family members whose loved ones were killed by murderers who were in prison with the possibility of parole. We attend these hearings with the victims and family members. These hearings take place in a small room with two commissioners, with the inmate or murderer and his attorney, and our office with the victims and family members. We are the voice of the victims and family members. When someone is possibly let out of prison, it is a huge traumatic experience for those victims and family members. They've already had to experience a trial, all the appeals, and now once again they are re-traumatized. Our goal is to do what we can to reduce that stress and traumatization and be a comfort for them and be their voice at those hearings to ensure that those inmates are not released from prison, because generally speaking they represent an unreasonable risk of public safety, and it is important that we be there to ensure that they remain in prison.
Hi, my name is Cynthia Islas, and I'm here to tell you about the process that we've been through. In 1989, my brother Richard was murdered here in Yolo County. We got a conviction. There was an arrest made 10 days later, and we did get a conviction, 15 to life. We had a compromised jury verdict at the time. We had two people on the jury that could not fathom the death penalty and therefore refused to convict unless it was a second-degree conviction. My brother's death was particularly heinous and planned. The murderer and evidence had been submitted showing that he had lists of my brother's assets. Our first 2 or 3 parole hearings here, I had no support from my district attorney's office. I didn't have anybody to accompany me or to give me particulars on the case or what was happening. However, now we do, and it's amazing. I had been told from numerous commissioners and other people that it was very important that the victim have a voice. And so at that time I pledged that I would forever be Richard's voice. But now when I have somebody from our district attorney's office with me, I do feel very much like I have armor on. I don't quake nearly as much, and there are things in that file that I will never be able to represent adequately, and I will say that Jonathan Raven is an expert at, and he does very, very well. So I am eternally grateful to you.